When they said not everybody needs a mic, not everybody needs a podcast, not everyone needs to be sharing their thoughts on the internet, I just assumed that they weren't talking to me. Like I just assumed I wasn't a part of that conversation. I haven't posted on YouTube and probably if I looked like over a decade. And, you know, this is my version of fun. A mic, looking at a camera, recording. This is genuinely my version of fun. And I have a mic that's way too expensive not to use. So here I am. Honestly, for this kind of style of content, like right now, like what I'm doing, I really see this going as I want to be an outlet for people who are navigating their 20s because I simply feel like it's not talked about enough. There are so many difficulties navigating your 20s. It's like college. I started college during COVID, post grad blues. Like, what am I doing with my life? What is my career? Wanting to live outside the country, experiencing that, breakups, relationships, managing friendships. I grew up in Utah, like having societal norm of a religion around you and just, all these different things. And it's so difficult to navigate. I know that there are other people, other girls, other guys, whoever, who are in the same bucket as me. I'm turning 25 soon and I still don't know what I want to do for my career. I still want to experience more traveling and coming to terms with myself that maybe the 9 to 5 job for me right now doesn't fit. Experiencing some of that guilt. There's so many things that I would love to talk about and be an outlet or someone who you can relate to, that it's like, hey, I'm not the only one who changed my major 10 million times and I don't know what I'm doing. So anyways, kind of the topics that I would love to be talking about. Like, we're getting older. I'm seeing my parents get older. Grandparents are passing, things, all of these things that are just difficult. And then you're dealing with all of them when you're in your 20s. And like I said, this is my version of fun, truly. And I wanted to do stuff like this my whole life. That's why it's like I started posting on YouTube, littlest pet shop videos, editing them on my iPad, and all I wanted when I was younger was a camera that had a blurred background. And I love YouTubers and all these things. And why not? That's where I see this going. And so I am a traveler. I love traveling. I lived in Australia for just about 6 months. I really took a leap of faith there. There's so many experiences that I went through living abroad, living 17 hours ahead of your family, friends, whoever. I solo traveled Thailand. I graduated. I got my degree. I started, all those things that I had mentioned before. I just want to talk about it. Be someone who you can relate to. Talk about fun things, whatever. And so I'm super excited and I can't wait to use this very expensive mic and be so extra. But yeah. So, if it's something that you feel like you can relate to or you want to stick around, do it because I'm going to have so much fun and I hope that you'll be along the ride is all I'm going to say. Anyways, yeah. So thanks for watching, of course. I mean, I guess drop any topics that you feel like you would want to hear about, talk about, situations, fun things going on. I don't know. There's so many possibilities with this. I'm genuinely so excited. So, anyways, catch you very, very soon. And this mic is coming with me. So, love you. Bye.